1.16% on the all share index and almost 10 billion for the week. Okay, so let's get back to one major conversation here this morning. Nigeria's jobs creation and unemployment report for the third quarter is expected from the Statistics Office on November the 30th, and as expected, the number of the unemployed youths is expected to be the top of the list if you check the second quarter data. So meantime, in the world of information communication, Google Africa says digital skills could come to the rescue of the teeming Nigerian youth. Let's chat up this side of business a little bit with Bumi Banjo, who is the head of Africa Digital Skills Program at Google Africa. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming. Do you think digital skills is what all the youths would want at this point?
Well, not necessarily all the youths, but it's definitely something that adds value for a lot of young people. For a lot of people, it makes them more employable. It helps them to start businesses. For those who are already running businesses, it helps them to scale their businesses better. So I think these skills are applicable to any young person looking to either start a career or grow their existing career.
Why are they really interested in digital skills? Well, what does it mean by digital skills?
Well, so I think a lot of young people now are online. In Nigeria, the number of people online was about 70 million, which is quite high. A lot of them are on social media, connecting with other people. And I think the internet has become something that actually plays an important role in people's lives, helping them find information that's relevant to them, helping them connect with people across the globe, helping them learn new skills. I think a lot of young people in Nigeria are tapping into that, and they're realizing that perhaps maybe the traditional ways of gaining employment is not all they need. They could actually top up their skills just on their mobile phone, connecting with new information, more information, learning from other people across the world, and then using that to build their careers.
So you're talking about 1 million youths in Africa. How many of them in Nigeria?
400,000.
400,000?
Yes.
That looks like a drop in the ocean.
Well, it's a start. I mean, this year was our first year actually focusing on this. We started with this bold ambition and said, let's train 1 million people. Let's see if we can actually impact the economy with 1 million, and then we'll see where we go from there.
What is 1 million?
1 million across Africa. So we're training 1 million across Africa in 1 year.
400,000 for Nigeria, is that for a year?
Yes. So far we've trained 500,000 across Africa. And then the next several months, we're going to be completing that number. So in Nigeria, we will get to 400,000 before the year is over, which will be March of 2017.
So how are you empowering these folks beyond training? Is there an investment basket that Google is investing in Africa and, of course, Nigeria's #1 destination? If I'm mistaken, correct me there.
Well, I think where we're starting is showing people what is possible, how to grow their business using the web, how to get a job using the web. We have so many success stories of young people that would come to training and be able to get a job in a matter of days sometimes. So people will have an interview, come to training, and use what they learned in the training in their interview and get a job. People that have businesses running already are implementing what they're learning in their businesses, and they're seeing growth already. So we have an example of a young man who came to training, and within a matter of months, said he experienced 60% growth in his business. Even within the kind of economic situation that we're in, so 60% growth in a business is quite high. So we're seeing benefits already. We're seeing all the positive things come out of the training already. In terms of investments, I think what we show people is what they can do. We give them access to information. We give them the resources they need in terms of more training. It's not something, if you come to training for a day or two, you're not going to become an expert, right? You have to keep on learning. You have to kind of put what you learn into practice. So it's really just kind of, if you think about it as a roadmap, we show them the beginning. And the expectation of the hope is that they continue on that journey.
Give me an idea. Give me a figure. How much is Google Africa investing here?
Well, I can't talk about that.
You can talk about that. How many millions in dollars?
What I can say is that we're committed to this number of 1 million people, and we are training that 1 million people across the continent. And like I said, it's something that we hope to continue beyond that 1 million as well.
2017 is just a couple of weeks down the line. So give me an outlook.
What do you mean now?
For 2017?
So our 1 million pledge actually was made in April. So April of this year. So we will reach that 1 million, we believe, by end of March. That's our target.
2017.
End of March 2017. And then beginning in the second quarter of 2017, we intend to continue training, but we're not ready yet to kind of make the announcement about what we'll be doing beyond that 1 million.
I'm just going to ask you if you have anything there for the adults. I'm online. I'm available. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we do.
We'll talk about the adults some other day.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Thank you. And let's give it among the youth for today.
Yes, but one thing I would mention is the training happens online and offline. So for people that are not in places where they can actually attend the physical training, they can actually go to g.co/digital skills.
I'm going to charge you for that.
We have 89 videos on there.
I'm going to charge you. I'm going to charge you for that. Now that's commercial. I'm going to charge you for that. I'm going to charge you for that. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Bumi Banjo, who is the head of digital skills program at Google Africa. Look at the poll for last week when we talked about the recently launched 7 big wins being piloted by Dr. Bekajiko, the Deputy Minister for Petroleum Resources, and the exposure draft of the National Gas Policy. You got 4 options, but most of our viewers took the first 3 options. So what's the result? 50% of respondents voted yes. That's not a bad number. 28% voted no. Those policies are not enough to address issues in the oil sector, and 22% were indifferent. There was no vote for none of the above. Thank you, everybody, for keeping it coming. You know where to find us on social media. Quickly, CTV Harriet is the Twitter handle for the show anchor Harriet Agbe, who is still on sabbatical for a couple of days down the line. You can tweet at me at bbozin, and of course you can as well get on Channels TV or at B's Morning. Let's come back after the break and talk about the capital importation. We have a lot of news and economic data for the rest of November. Wale Olusi from Afrinvest will talk to us on how to trade the news and economic data that are coming right out as of this morning.